tunawapenda, tunawalombo tofu, si ndio hiyo? Sasa zaidi ya hawa, Your Excellency, pia kulombo tofu ni kupenda kwa wale wametoka ushago kidogo. Hiyo ndio Kanairo, karibuni Kanairo. Your Excellency, amongst this we also have part of the Green Army. Sijui kama kuna vijana wa Green Army wako hapa. Green Army hoye! Mko wapi? Wacha nione kwa mikono. Green Army. Your Excellency, you remember as promised, we said we will employ our young people to help us clean the city. We have already hired 2,500 youth who for now are helping us with the El Nino preparedness and mitigation. And we said, because they're clearing drainages, they are clogging areas that were hard to reach, they're also educating wananchi on what they need to do. The reason we've brought them together with the community health promoters is we need them to realize, and we've told them that they are one family. The work that they're doing is similar, sorting out our communities at the grassroots level. Asanteni sana, najua kazi tumeanza kuona tayari, Nairobi itakuwa safi. Before we hired them, Your Excellency, the last time environmental officers were hired in Nairobi was the year I was born. Meaning, many of them are now aging and they're very few. But now with the 2,500 and the 1,000 who are coming, this city will come back to being the green city under the sun that it used to be. Asanteni sana. The next group of speakers, as I call them one by one, ningependa community health promoters tusimame ili tutoe ahadi yetu. Leo nimevaa hii reflector kwa sababu mimi ndio community health promoter number 1 wa Nairobi, CHP1. Na rais wetu amevaa yake kwa sababu yeye ndio CHP1 Kenya mzima. And Your Excellency, as governors, we are grateful for your partnership. We acknowledge the evolution is not a competition. The national government is important, the county governments are important. A bird that is flying cannot ask which wing is important for it to fly, the left wing or the right wing. It needs both wings. And that is why we will continue working with the national government to deliver to the people of Kenya unapologetically. Sasa watu wangu, ile nitasema mtajibu. Sawa sawa? Kwanza weka mkono moja juu. Ya right. No, ya left. Ingine weke kwa roho. Put it here. Because hii tamko ni muhimu sana. Sema tunaahidi kutumikia jamii zetu kwa huruma na kujitolea. Dhamira yetu ni kuelimisha, kuwawezesha na kusaidia wanajamii wetu ili kukuza afya, kuzuia magonjwa na kujenga uhusiano na huduma za afya. Tunakumbatia jitihada hii adhimu kwa mioyo mikunjufu na mikono iliyo tayari kuhudumia. Afya yetu, jukumu letu ndio. Lazima iwak. Mwisho. Asante sana. Asante sana. Mwisho kabisa, Your Excellency, ni kuhimiza wakaazi wa Nairobi. Na najua pia rais utawahimiza wakaazi wa maeneo yote mengine katika taifa letu, ya kuwa wahudumu hao wakija muwakaribishe. When they knock at your door, welcome them. If you can, give them a glass of water. Talk to them because they are coming for your interests. Na nyinyi wahudumu wetu, ningependa kuomba katika kila boma ambapo unaenda, muache matumaini, muache baraka, hata muwaombe ili wajue mko hapo kwa sababu tunawapenda na kwa sababu tungependa afya yao iwe nzuri. Mungu awabariki. Kwa sasa wacha nimwalike governor Asante. Governor Muthomi Nzuki ambaye ni mwenyekiti wa afya katika baraza la magavana. Karibu sana Governor Muthomi.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Governor of Nairobi. These are the moments I normally remind you went to school together when you do a good. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Deputy President, Chief Administrative Cabinet Secretary, governors, all protocols observed. I stand here this morning with a very brief message from the Council of Governors because my chair will speak on behalf. Your Excellency, let me start by saying that this is a very defining moment given the fact that this has been tried 3 times before and we have failed all the 3 times. One very wise man from America, Albert Einstein, said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Your Excellency, I remember during the Jubilee time, a government that we formed together, we had a push for universal health coverage where we majorly, and with a lot of emphasis, decided to emphasize on the curative aspect of the disease burden, where we pumped money into 4 counties and nothing came out of it. We're happy today because we've realized that the best way of tackling the problem is from the source, and therefore we are moving to a very critical stage of ensuring that we use our community health promoters, who are the frontline soldiers as the first line of defense when it comes with dealing diseases. Your Excellency, as Council of Governors, we realize that the Kenya Demographic Health Survey report, which is normally given almost every year, shows that we have been improving. All the health indicators are coming down. And we have realized that is the work that has been put in place by CHVs by dealing with the primary issues of the preventive health rather than wait to make long queues at the hospitals. And we want to thank you for partnering with us to ensure going forward this spread to every county in Kenya. One of the biggest issues, Your Excellency, around health is having a system which does not allow a formal referral system from the primary level to the highest level, which is the level 6. That most of our patients normally do what we call self-referral to the hospitals because they have no one to give them advice on where they should seek for help depending on their disease condition. And community health promoters are going to be key in ensuring that we have the correct referral system so that we can decongest our level 4, our level 5, and level 6 hospitals where the critically ill are required to receive this health without competition. Then, Your Excellency, we are happy that before Parliament today, which have had very comprehensive consultation, and we want to confirm here today we are consulted as Council of Governors and we have given our inputs, are going to make sure that we have a uniformity in the whole of Kenya, where there is a CHV from Tharaka Nithi, Turkana, Mombasa. They are going to operate under the same standards. That is one thing as a country that you should be proud of, because no Kenyan will be left behind. Lastly, Your Excellency, you've heard the way the CHVs from Nairobi have clapped when the issue of stipend was mentioned. These people are going to play a very critical role in the season we are going, the season of El Nino. El Nino usually comes with a lot of diseases. It also comes with an environment that ensures that the diseases spread at an alarming rate. We are launching this at an opportune moment when we are expecting them to upscale what they are doing to make sure that we're going to have an El Nino with a difference now that we have an army to deal with our disease burden at the primary level. We only ask our governors who are dealing with this, my fellow governors, to ensure that we are prepared for the El Nino. And Your Excellency, there was an ask that there was a commitment to have a fund which is going to tackle El Nino, which is being coordinated from the national level. We ask that fund to be able to find its way even to the counties where the El Nino will be taking place, and we'll be having a boost to be able to help assist these workers to be able to work better. Lastly, on the issue of the stipend, I will not be mentioning the figures here because the custodian of figures behind me. But Your Excellency, the 50-50 model works very well. However, when the gentleman from Nairobi, the CHV #1, stood up to speak, we observed a moment of silence because of the fallen heroes who went because they especially during the COVID, because they usually do a very risky job. And therefore, in that aspect of the stipend, let us incorporate NHIF. And NHIF is usually not paid monthly. It is normally a yearly contribution. And therefore, when we are paying for CHPs, we should be able to pay the NHIF upfront so that we can ensure that our CHPs have a health cover that is comprehensive throughout the year, even as we struggle with the stipend. With those few remarks, I want to thank the Minister of Health. I want to thank my fellow governors for ensuring that this is one area we have converged with ideas that are going to make this health space in Kenya have a difference. Thank you very much.
Asante sana, tumpigeni makofi kwa hii kazi. Tunashukuru Rais kwa sababu alitafuta marafiki, na ni hao marafiki ambao wameweza kutusaidia kwa hii kazi. Asante sana mami, asante. Unikubali nimwalike Peter Ndegwa wa Safaricom, lakini akija pia Deputy Governor wa Nairobi haraka haraka usalimiane na utuambie kama kuna Deputy Governor mwingine. Njoroge Mushiri, tumpigeni makofi.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, and your spouse, Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary. The Cabinet Secretary is here present. Your Excellencies, the governors, Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors, all protocols observed. Today is a very important day for us in Nairobi as we launch this community health promoters program, and also for the rest of the country. And what I'd like to say, Your Excellency, is that last week we launched the implementation plan for community health workers for Nairobi. And the thing that struck me is that for every $1 invested in this program, you have a return of $14. It's an extremely important investment plan. I think for any business person, for any country, for any place, it's a good thing to be able to invest in. And therefore, I would encourage all the other people in other places to be able to invest in this and drive this thing forward. I wish you all the very best as you embark on this. And I know in Nairobi, we'll continue to support you. We'll continue to increase the numbers so that we are able to serve all our people diligently. Asanteni sana.
Excellency, vile tumesema tuna marafiki na wafadhili ambao wanatusaidia kwa hii program. Wacha nianze na Bwana Peter Ndegwa ambaye ni CEO wa Safaricom PLC. Karibu.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, I I wish to say, Your Excellencies, let me say all protocols observed because of time. Ladies and gentlemen, community health promoters wa Nairobi, mko sawa? Afya yetu, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to join you this afternoon, Your Excellency, as we launch this important community health promoters program. Safaricom welcomes the opportunity extended to partner with the government in supporting community health promoters and the larger Afya Bora Mashinani. Before I go any further, you may ask what a technology company has to do or be involved in health. We have been involved in health for a very long time, Your Excellency, both at a national and also at a county level, supporting a lot of the counties, especially in supporting to equip hospitals and also support communities on the ground through the foundations. Our support to this program, we are fully aware of the challenges that plague our health system today, from the shortage of critical medical supplies to the need for efficient health financing mechanisms. As a technology company, we understand we need to support with innovative solutions to help address these challenges and issues. We are thus happy today, Your Excellency, to partner with both the national government and the county governments in strengthening the community health services. Our support aligns with the 4 pillars of healthcare, namely health commodity security, health care financing, health information technology, and critical Afya Bora Mashinani, focusing on primary health care networks. As your technology partner, we'll provide connectivity, infrastructure to store the data, our cybersecurity solutions to ensure data integrity and safety, and a call center to support, among other services. Beyond being a technology company partner, we are supporting by contributing close to 100 million through subsidizing the cost of providing the 110,000 smartphones that the ministry will provide to CHPs. Our commitment goes beyond providing connectivity and our smartphones. We are dedicated to digitizing the healthcare sector and are ready to power this transformation, creating a digital healthcare superhighway. We are ready to invest in affordable connectivity and also infrastructure. But this is not just about Safaricom. It is also about building an ecosystem around healthcare. We are committing to partner with the ministry and other stakeholders to create an environment where innovation thrives, where healthcare services are accessible to all, and where our people can lead healthier lives. We continue to invest and create unique opportunities in health and also other critical linked sectors to improve people's quality of life. In closing, Your Excellency, I reiterate my unwavering and Safaricom's support for healthcare sector. We are not just a telecommunication company. We are committed to partner in the journey towards a healthier Kenya. Afya yetu, jukumu letu. Asante sana. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Asante sana. Safaricom continues to be a strong partner to Nairobi County Government as well as many other county governments. Thank you so much, Peter, and your team for all you do for the people of Kenya. And you're a company that is not just about the bottom line, but about impact, and that means a lot to us. Nilikuwa nimeambia DG awataje deputy governors, but hii moto ya hii podium si chache, wakasahau. So wacha niwataje. Wajia tuko na Ahmed Abdi kutoka Wajia, tuko na Garissa deputy governor Dagane Abdi, tuko na deputy governor wa Narok Koech Tamalinye, asante sana kwa kuja Nairobi. Tuko na deputy governor wa Baringo Felix Mayo, welcome to Nairobi. Tuko na deputy governor wa Laikipia Kamuri Ruben, welcome. And of course Mushiri Njoroge. Allow me to invite Shaheen from the UN to come and give her remarks. Tumpigeni makofi ya kija.
Asante sana. His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Deputy President Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, Excellencies, please allow me to stand on the established protocol. Hamjambo, afya yetu, jukumu yetu. Today, Excellencies, as we stand here at this historic juncture, a moment that marks a milestone in our relentless pursuit of a stronger, more resilient, and equitable healthcare system designed to leave no one behind. Our vision is pretty clear. We are building a health system of the future, one capable of delivering truly inclusive healthcare. And this vision is now becoming a reality, thanks to the unwavering dedication of our community healthcare services in Kenya. And I want to take a pause and emphasize the profound progress we are witnessing today, a progress made possible through strong national government leadership and a powerful partnership with the devolved subnational governments and other key stakeholders. Your Excellency, Mr. President, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you for your visionary and unwavering commitment to the Kenyan people, particularly in your pursuit of universal health coverage, a central pillar of the Kenya Kwanza government's beta, which is inclusive of positive social change in preventive and promoting health, ensuring that Kenyans receive health services in their doorsteps through community health promoters. Today, we see that promise has been materialized. We are formally recognizing, incentivizing community health promoters, empowering them with digital tools and essential supplies to offer services at the household and community levels. And this marks a crucial step towards establishing an equitable and efficient primary healthcare system by a well-trained, professionalized community workforce. The government's commitment to provide stipends to all 100,000 community health promoters in Kenya, coupled with the cost-sharing arrangements, heralds a transformative shift. And this shift moves us away from fragmented, under-resourced, and poorly coordinated efforts towards a collaborative approach that aims for impact at scale. We are redoubling our efforts, those historically marginalized and underserved from accessing quality healthcare. And this transformation will be a game changer for pastoralists, nomads, and the remote communities in asals, informal settlements, and other underserved areas in Kenya. It is a testament to Kenya's commitment to crafting a health system that caters to the children, women, and the most marginalized. So investing in is an investment in a community's health, well-being, and a step towards dismantling structural inequities and geographical disparities. It is not just about reducing public health expenses, but it is also reducing the burden on our health systems. This journey, Excellencies, is also about redoubling our trust in healthcare. It's about shifting our approach from ad hoc funding support to recognizing the need for investment in human capital. It is about co-creating solutions with our communities rather than merely providing them. And evidence has shown that investing in primary health care yields a tenfold return in investment at scale. To our community health promoters, I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Your dedication and commitment are nothing short of inspirational. And as a primary caregiver in your community, you bear the responsibility and privilege of upholding the mandate of primary health care in Kenya. I have had the privilege of interacting with some of you, and I can attest to the passion and the dedication you exude. The comprehensive range of services that we saw the Honorable President interacting with the family offers an opportunity for integrated programming, integrated financing, and integrated systems thinking, which will undoubtedly yield results for our children, adolescents, and marginalized population. Your Excellency, as development partners, our collaboration and partnership with the government of Kenya and the civil society and academia are greatly facilitated by your clear strategic vision and unwavering leadership. Countries worldwide are now looking to Kenya as a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration on the path to universal health coverage. As UNICEF and as United Nations agency, WHO and UNITS in the room, we remain committed to supporting the establishment and expansion of primary care network, aligning this with the priorities of the Kenya government. Our focus will be on optimizing innovative approaches, leveraging the new technology platforms, evidence-based planning, and progress measurement to enhance the delivery, implementation, and impact of these initiatives at scale. As UNICEF, we take immense pride in collaborating closely with the government of Kenya to support this remarkable journey. Once again, in closing, congratulations on achieving these remarkable milestones, and a huge thank you and best wishes to all of you and Ministry of Health to see us that we are realizing the achievement of the universal health coverage and primary health care. Thank you.
Asante sana, wacha niite Lauren Moore kutoka kampuni yangu inaitwa Johnson & Johnson Foundation Vice President. Miss Lauren Moore, who's the Vice President, Global Community of Johnson & Johnson Foundation. Welcome. I said it's my company because I'm also called Johnson. So I need some shares.
Thank you. Thank you. As they shared in the introduction, my name is Lauren Moore, and I'm here on behalf of Johnson & Johnson. It's an honor to be here with Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President of Kenya, the Ministry of Health, the Honorable Cabinet Secretaries, Excellencies, Governors, Community Health Assistants and Promoters, and many of our esteemed partners and visionaries. And most of all of you community health promoters who are here today. President Ruto, thank you for the invitation to join you today to recognize the critical work of CHPs in Kenya and to thank the Ministry of Health for your partnership with Johnson & Johnson over many, many years. I was able to attend some of the United Nations General Assembly meetings in New York last week, and I had the privilege of listening to many community health workers from around the world who couldn't be more different from each other, but also were fighting for the same things: to be heard, to be valued, to be treated with dignity, to be provided safe working conditions and fair pay. When we bring health workers to the table to discuss solutions like the Kenyan government has done, that's when we begin to see progress. One of the things I learned last week, and I just heard on the stage today, nothing about us without us, which is about you first and foremost. We are here today because the Kenyan government recognizes that good health starts in homes and local communities. The government recognizes that supporting community health workers is the only way to ensure that all Kenyans have access to quality primary health care. Although community health workers are so valuable to keeping communities healthy, until now, most did not receive stipends for their services. This has led to high rates of turnover and burnout among community health workers as they struggle to balance their volunteer work with income-generating activities. And we know that the majority of healthcare workers are women, which places a disproportionate burden on women, especially those with caregiving responsibilities. Kenya's success story is an inspiration to other countries seeking to strengthen their community health system and improve community health outcomes for their populations. This is a milestone and a victory for CHPs in Kenya and for community health workers all over the world. This example, people are paying attention to this example, and we're incredibly proud to be part of this progress. CHPs, you hold the health of your communities, in fact, the global society, in your hands. At Johnson & Johnson, we are inspired by you and we recognize and applaud your vital contributions to your communities. Thank you, and thank you, Your Excellency.
Asante sana. Tunaomba mtuwe radhi. Najua jua imewaka kabisa. Lakini hii safari tumevumilia miaka mingi, leo ni siku yetu, si ndio hiyo? I know Lea Kibe will be very brief. Lea, usisome speech, ongea tu. Children Investment Fund Foundation, I know you, you're very brilliant. So just summarize in 2 minutes. Yeah?
Thank you so much. Habari zetu. Habari zetu tena. Sasa tunaposema afya yetu, nataka kusisitiza. Afya ya watoto wetu ni jukumu yetu. So my name is Lea Kibe. I represent the Children's Investment Fund Foundation, and we are here for the children. Na watoto wetu wako kwa community, wako kwa household, and that's why we really applaud the community health promoters. Your Excellency, Your Excellency President, Dr. William Ruto, it is an honor for the Children's Investment Fund Foundation to be here with you today. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, Excellencies Governors, Honorable Cabinet Secretaries, dignitaries, community health assistants, and community health promoters, ladies and gentlemen, and our children of Kenya. This is memorable, and congratulations again. We never saw this coming. As the President mentioned, it has been days and days of conversations. So for me, this is really monumental, and I see the road ahead. It's such a beautiful journey. So the CIF, and as I said, Children's Investment Fund Foundation, we support the government and partners to create a world where children and every child will really flourish. They will be healthy, they will be safe, now and in the future. So we really support this very bold partnership with the government of Kenya to provide this long-lasting solution for our children, where they will have access to healthcare at their doorstep. The foundation has been investing in community health workers for the last 7 years. So to see this happen today, again, it is monumental, and congratulations. CIF recognizes the critical role that community health systems play. It's only the community health promoters who will know a child is to be born, who will know a child has been born, who will know that that household is accessing healthcare, who will know all the dashboards and all the data points. You are the foundation for this journey. While progress has been made, we really know the journey ahead is long. So as our foundation, our commitment to the country is to support the governments and the county governments on this ambition to really make sure that we improve and scale community health care. CIF is committed to work closely with the government, and therefore, Mr. President, CIF extends its support towards this achievement and this very bold concerted effort towards building Kenya's community health reform agenda. And as I close, as a foundation, we encourage our fellow funders, our fellow partners, implementers, and stakeholders to be the champions for our children in Kenya now and tomorrow. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Watu wa Nairobi, ningependa tupigie Lea makofi tena kwa sababu CIF, which is the Children Investment Fund Foundation, wametushikilia mkono sana kwa ile mradi yetu ya dishi na county. Mradi ya dishi na county, CIF wametuchangia na watu wetu wanadishi. Si wanadishi? Tupigie makofi Lea jameni, please. And please thank your executive director and the entire team at CIF. We appreciate everything they're doing for the people of Kenya. Mwacha sasa nimwalike mwenyekiti wa kamati ya afya katika bunge la kitaifa, Mheshimiwa Bukose, aje aseme machache. Tumpigeni makofi, the chairman of the Health Committee of the National Assembly.
Your Excellency, President and Commander-in-Chief, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, and all protocol observed. Afya yetu, asanteni sana. Mimi kwa niaba ya kamati ya afya ya bunge letu la kitaifa, tulikuwa na wakati nimepata memorandum kutoka kwa Community Health Workers Association na mambo yenu tukaweka manani, na tunapotunga sheria vile rais amesema, saizi tuko na bills mbili ambayo iko katika National Assembly, sheria ambayo ni Social Health Insurance Fund ambayo inatoa funds tatu: Primary Health Care, Critical, Chronic and Emergency Diseases Fund, na pia Social Health Insurance Fund ambayo itashughulikia afya ya Wakenya right from the bottom mpaka kule juu, kulingana na vile rais amepanga mambo ya afya katika jamhuri yetu ya Kenya. Na sisi leo katika kule bunge tumemaliza, tuko na malizia mambo ya public hearings, na kufikia kesho we shall table the bills pamoja na ile ya digital health bill ambaye itahakikisha kwamba yale mnafanya kule mashinani, agency ambayo itahusika naye itaweza kuyaweka katika health information system yetu na kuona kwamba yote yanafanyika na yanaweza kuwekwa na mtu yote anaweza kaangalia mambo ya afya katika jamhuri yetu. Kwa hayo mengi, nataka kuwatakia kila laheri watu wetu wa community health promoters, mufanya kazi mzuri, msaidie wa Kenya ili tuweze kuangalia afya ya taifa letu. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana mwenyekiti wa kamati ya afya katika bunge la Senate, Governor Senator Mandago. Tupigeni makofi akija.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, all protocols observed. Your Excellency na wananchi, kwanza kabisa kama bunge la Seneti, Your Excellency, nataka kusema tuko tayari kupitisha mswada ambazo siko katika bunge la Seneti. Tuko na mswada ya Facilities Improvement Fund Bill ambaye itaipa nafasi hospitali zetu kwa zile fedha ambazo zinaenda kwa hospitali siweze kutumika kwa hospitali. Na mimi nataka kusema Your Excellency, kwa hiyo mswada itatusaidia sana. Hata wale wadhamini watatuma fedha kwa minajili ya afya, itatumika kwa afya pekee. Pesa za hospitali sasa haziwezi tumika kwa mambo ya barabara ama mambo ya stima, itakuwa pesa za kutumika katika hospitali. Ya pili, tuko na Primary Health Care Bill ambayo pia tunashughulikia, na tunajua ndani ya wiki moja tutakuwa tumeweza kupitisha kama bunge la Seneti. Kwa community health promoters wetu, nyinyi ndio watu ambao watabadilisha mambo ya afya katika taifa la Kenya. And Your Excellency, mahali tunarudi ni mahali afya ya Kenya itasonga mbele. Tukiwa watoto katika shule, tulikuwa na kila Wednesday ilikuwa Dental Health Wednesday, ambao wanafunzi walikuwa wanafunzwa bila ya kuchunga afya ya meno, na hii sasa inarudishwa ile prevention. Na Waswahili wanasema ni bora kuzuia kuliko kuponya. Kwa hivyo nyinyi kama community health promoters, sisi kama bunge tutahakikisha mswada hiyo imepita, mambo ya yenyu ya stipend itakuwa katika sheria, na kwa hivyo mtakuwa mnapata kwa wakati kupitia serikali kuu na serikali ya county. Your Excellency, bunge la Seneti iko kule Turkana kwa bunge mashinani, na kule Turkana pia tutashughulikia hizi bili mbili. Kufikia Thursday tutakuwa tumepitisha, kwa sababu tumeweka program ya kuhakikisha bili hizi zinapita iwezeshe UAC kufaulu. Ya mwisho, kwa wizara ya afya na wizara na serikali za county, sisi kama bunge tuko tayari kufanya kazi na nyinyi kwa karibu sana, ili kuhakikisha yale ambayo tulijifunza wakati tulijaribu kuimplement UAC na hii kufaulu, tuweze kufaulu sasa. Governors ambao wako safari hii, Your Excellency, mimi nataka kuambia kama former governor, wako na bahati sana to be a governor in this era where we have a government that believes in devolution, starting from the president and the deputy president himself, to have a national government that sends money to counties on time. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you are the most fortunate governors we have in this republic today. it is up to you and your teams and us to support you to make sure that for the first time, UAC succeeds and succeeds for life in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Sasa nitamwalika mwenyekiti wa baraza la magavana ama ni kongamano la magavana, Gavana Anne Waiguru atoe hotuba yake na pia atambulishe wale magavana wote ambao wamefika. Welcome, Governor.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency, Madam Dorcas Rigathi, Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, Excellency, Governors present, CES for Health, and other colleagues from the national government, Ministry of Health and other ministries and state agencies present, representatives of CSOs, private sector development partners, county government officials, ladies and gentlemen. Afya yetu, jukumu letu. I would like to request Your Excellency, before I make my very brief remarks, to introduce Excellency governors who are present here, and we'll just ask them to stand up as we call their names and wave to the crowd. Your Excellency Muthomi Njuki, Governor Tharaka Nithi and Chair of Health, Excellency Susan Kihika, Governor of Nakuru, Excellency Wamatangi, Governor of Kiambu, Excellency Mohamed Mohamud, Governor of Marsabit, Excellency Governor Cecily Mbarire, Governor of Embu, Excellency Jonathan B., Governor Uasin Gishu, Excellency Simba Arati, Governor Kisii, Excellency Lusaka, Governor Bungoma, Excellency Otuoma, Governor Busia, Excellency Kahiga, Governor Nyeri, Excellency Badilisha, Governor Nyandarua, Excellency Kachapin, Governor West Pokot, Excellency Wanga, Governor Homa Bay, Excellency Kawera Mwangaza, Governor Meru, Excellency Governor Khalif Mandera, Excellency Barchok, Governor Bomet, Excellency Natembeya, Governor Trans Nzoia, Excellency Wesley Rotich, Governor Elgeyo Marakwet, Excellency Governor Mutula, Governor Makueni, Excellency Wavinya Ndeti, Governor Machakos, Excellency Malombe, Governor Kitui, Excellency Issa Timami, Governor Lamu, Excellency Guyo, Governor Isiolo, and Excellency Mwadime, Governor Taita. I think those are the Excellency governors present, and I'm very grateful kwa vile mumewakaribisha. Oh, na Governor Sakaja, Governor wa Nairobi. Aya, alikuwa tayari ameshaongea, naomba radhi. Today, Your Excellency, marks a historic occasion in the pursuit for better health and well-being of Kenya's citizens. As you know, county governments greatly value the health workforce and recognize that this important resource is central to the delivery of quality health services. In this regard, Your Excellency, county governments and the devolution family at large is here to celebrate this launch of our Community Health Promoters Program. Let me take this early opportunity On behalf of the Council of Governors, county governments, and on my own behalf, to thank you for making time off your busy schedule to be here with us on this important and momentous occasion. Your Excellency, we applaud you for prioritizing the health agenda, especially strengthening primary health care. This is the heart of universal health coverage. Your presence here underscores the importance of this program and its potential to transform the health landscape in Kenya. The return on investment in community health is well documented, and when implemented, this has a ripple effect to all social pillars of our nation. Your Excellency, the CHPs being launched here today will be a driving force behind healthier communities, and their work will undoubtedly reduce the burden on our healthcare system by preventing diseases, promoting healthier lifestyles, and providing vital support to those in need. As such, county governments remain fully committed to supporting the CHP program through allocating resources that will match national government allocation. As you may already know, most counties already allocate over 30% of their total county budgets to health, despite having 14 devolved functions. Some of these resources support primary health care. Your Excellency, we know that this launch is just the beginning of a long journey, since we must ensure that all CHPs are well trained in various modules, facilitated with kits, motivated and retained. I hereby seek to urge the support of all stakeholders, including our local and international development partners, to prioritize community health as a key contributor to universal health coverage. We need both technical and financial support in actualizing this noble cause. In conclusion, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today's launch of the Community Health Promoters Program is a testament to our government's dedication to the health and well-being of its citizens. We are deeply grateful to Your Excellency, President William Ruto, for your visionary leadership and commitment to this cause. Together with the county governments, we will work towards a healthier, happier, and more prosperous community for all. I thank you. Afya yetu, jukumu letu. Asanteni.
Asante, mpigeni huyo makofi, ni mdosi wetu kwa COG. Your Excellency, allow me to also just give apologies from our women rep, Mheshimiwa Esther Passaris, who is traveling, and she asked me to give apologies, as well as the Senator of Nairobi, Senator Sifuna, also asked for, is in Turkana with Senator Mashinani. At this, Mheshimiwa Susan Nakumicha to come give her remarks. Tumpigeni makofi. Mama wa nguvu.
The President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also our country's Chief Vision Officer, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, the Deputy President, His Excellency Gachagua, the Second Lady, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, colleague Cabinet Secretaries present, Excellency Governors present, Principal Secretaries present, elected and honorable members, to our Healthcare Foundation and Army, the Community Health Promoters. Afya yetu, jukumu letu. Asante sana. Your Excellency, this is a momentous occasion as we live up to the promise in the Kenya Kwanza plan. The flagging off of our Community Health Promoters Kit is the actualization of a cherished vision, a vision that resonates with the ideals of universal health coverage and community well-being. We will only achieve UHC through strengthening primary health care, afya mashinani, and empowering community health services, which we rightly call afya nyumbani. As a ministry, we aim to promote health and prevent diseases rather than fighting them. which will in turn address the increasing healthcare costs. The shift from curative to preventive and promotive care is not only a smart investment, but also a guarantee massive healthcare improvements across the 47 counties. Many countries around the world have recognized the significance of strong primary healthcare systems. Countries like Mexico, Brazil, Bangladesh, Thailand, and Korea have made remarkable progress in expanding access to healthcare through community health workers. They serve as examples, Your Excellency, that we model and align with our Afya Nyumbani initiative. And I thank you, Your Excellency, for the opportunity to be at Harvard 2 weeks ago to meet with the ministers of these countries. As a ministry, our mission is to ensure we build a healthier, more resilient Kenya. This commitment rings true in Kajiado as it does in Kacheliba. This commitment is true in Homa Bay as it is in Elgeyo Marakwet and in Nyeri County. These kits today, Your Excellency, will go to elevate the health burdens in Trans Nzoia County as they will in Tana River County, to improve wellness in Laikipia, Loichogio, and Lamu. We hope that they will help Kenyans to receive early diagnostic and referral care from the comfort of their homes and villages nationwide. Your Excellency, community health services stems from the inherent right of every Kenyan to access quality and affordable health care. It is a demonstration of active pursuit of a healthier nation. With an estimated 10 million households, our strategy for outreach is to leave no one behind. To ensure that we understand this, allow me, Your Excellency, to help all those who are slow learners like myself and have difficulty with numbers and figures, except when they are dealing with money, Your Excellency. Most people, when there is a 10 cents reduction in their M-Pesa, and the CEO of Safaricom is here, will tell you, they will know Safaricom imekata shilingi zangu 10. But in this case, Your Excellency, 10 community health promoters, each is tasked with 100 households. That means 1,000 households, Your Excellency, form one community health unit, which we call the CHU. And this CHU, Your Excellency, is headed by a community health assistant that we refer to as the chair. This will establish approximately 10,000 community health units in the country. These units are the bigger part of a larger primary care network, PCN. This means that each unit is linked to a specific level 2 health facility, commonly known as dispensary, and a level 3, commonly known as a health center. These facilities are mapped to level 4 facilities, such as sub-county or county hospitals, and we are creating a hub and spoke model where the level 4 facilities serve as the central point. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you most sincerely for the pressure that you mounted on me, the continued support and leadership that you have given to the health sector as one of your key priority agenda. Many times I met Senator Aaron Cheruyot and he asked me, in 100 days, kila mtu atakuwa na afya. Today I'm proud that we begin this process. I want to thank our governors. Thank you for honoring our invite. You are the custodians for the primary healthcare agenda. I acknowledge and laud your immense collaboration and goodwill as we continue together. Asanteni sana. But please note, we are in this together. Let's do it. To the health committees in both houses, your support by running checks and balances at Ministry of Health in delivering UHC cannot be underestimated, especially now as you midwife the new bills into acts of parliament that shall form the governance structure for UHC. As a ministry, I want to thank the partners who have worked with us. I want to acknowledge CIF, to acknowledge World Bank, to acknowledge CDC, UNICEF, AMREF, PATH, WHO, USAID, Safaricom, and all the development partners for the immense support. Your Excellency, I have two very hard-working principal secretaries. I truly want to acknowledge them today for the work they have done. PS Mary Mudhoni, PS Hari Kimtai, asanteni sana. Your Excellency, allow me to single out Dr. Maureen Kimani and Dr. Salim Hussein, who have been globally recognized for their efforts in community health. In Dr. Salim's word, Your Excellency, today feels like his wedding day. Asante sana, Your Excellency. And lastly, thank you to my chief advisor, my technical advisor, the Director General, Dr. Amop, and the entire team of Ministry of Health who are looking at us across our headquarters. Asanteni sana, team. Your Excellency, now I would like to recognize our cherished women and mothers across the country, who by default are the first doctors and nurses and clinicians when a family member falls sick. I honor their involvement in the day-to-day attempts to provide healthcare at home. As a fellow mother, and our second lady is here with me today, we'll agree that mothers are the bedrock of community health promotion, and we'll involve them as much as possible in Afya Nyumbani together with our community health promoters. Your Excellency will agree that if you are at home and you started to cough, I'm sure your mother will stand with either a fist at your back just to check what's wrong with his son. And I'm sure Mama Rachel will ask, do you need some hot water with honey or with lemon? Your Excellency, that is what mothers are. We are born inherently as doctors. As I conclude, let me remind the country that the theme for this year's Mashujaa Day celebration is universal health coverage, and the celebration will run from 13th to 20th October. Allow me to welcome you all to the green and splendid county of Kericho for our celebrations and the launch of the UHC program that shall be graced by His Excellency the President. Kenyans, together, we can make quality healthcare accessible to every household, every individual, and a secure, brighter, healthier future Kenya lies ahead of us under His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. Asanteni sana. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to now invite the Prime Cabinet Secretary to make some brief remarks.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Naibu wa Rais, Mheshimiwa Rigathi, Madam Dorcas, mawaziri, magavana, viongozi wote ambao wako hapa na haswa wahudumu wetu ambao watakuwa kwa mstari wa mbele kupambana na mambo ya afya. Mheshimiwa Rais, miaka 60 iliyopita waanzilishi wetu wa kitaifa walisema kwamba wana changamoto 3 ambazo ni lazima tupambane nazo. Changamoto ya kwanza ni umaskini. Changamoto ya pili ni kupambana na ujinga. Na changamoto ya 3 ni kupambana na ugonjwa. Kwa hivyo tukiwa hapa, hawa wahudumu ambao wako mbele yetu na wengine wakiwa katika sehemu mbalimbali za kitaifa wanaidhimisha kwamba tangu tuanze hiyo safari, hizi changamoto bado zinatusumbua. Changamoto ya kwanza ya umaskini, Mheshimiwa Rais, unapambana nayo na pia umeweka ile hustler fund ambayo ni ya kusaidia mambo ya kiuchumi. Kwa mambo ya elimu, serikali yako imetoa budget ambayo haijawahi kuonekana ya bilioni zaidi ya 630 kupambana na mambo ya ujinga, kuelimisha watu wa Kenya. Na sasa tuko hapa wewe kuzindua nafasi hii, wahudumu wakipata vifaa vya kutumia kusaidia jamii zetu. Hiyo ni heko kubwa kwa hii miaka 60 ambayo tumekuwa huru, na tunataka tuseme kwamba tuzidi kuwa kitu kimoja chini ya Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, tukishirikiana na magavana wote ili taifa letu lipate nafuu. Asanteni sana, na sasa ni jukumu langu nimwalike Deputy President naye aje aseme. Asante.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, I've chosen to speak from here because there has been serious breach of protocol. The state podium is reserved for the head of state, but I want to exonerate all those who have spoken there because it is the president himself who invited them to speak from there and breached protocol. And as a man who was in uniform, I politely declined the invitation by the president to break protocol, and I will speak from here. And you know, those of us who work around the president, we have a very difficult task of overseeing the transformation of a hustler into a president. That is why the president is breaching protocol, because much as the hustler nation propelled one of them to State House, it is very difficult to get the hustler out of him. And that is why he is quite comfortable to get everybody to use the state podium. Your Excellency, our President, today is a very important day for this country and for your administration. Among the 5 key pillars is the universal health coverage. And Your Excellency, I want to tell the people of Kenya that is what is happening today is not by accident. It is 1 year of hard work by the president, and I want to confirm the president has held countless meetings, day and night, with officials from the Ministry of Health, our international development partners, and other stakeholders. And Your Excellency, this intervention at the level 1 of intervention is a clear demonstration that you are determined to transform this country through the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. That is why this intervention is at the lowest of the pyramid, mashinani, where wananchi are. Your Excellency, it may look expensive at this stage to provide the equipment and to give stipend to the community health promoters. But Your Excellency, you are well informed that this is short term. Going forward, the cost of preventing a disease is 9 times to cure the same disease. So this is a temporary measure, and in 5 years' time, through this intervention, the cost of curing diseases in this country will come down by 50%. So again, this is an intervention that is geared towards the economic transformation of our republic. For the health care promoters, I want you to pray for President William Ruto, because for many years, nobody has ever remembered you for the voluntary work you have been doing. Our president, because of being a grassroots person and understanding the ground, and the people down there was quite aware of the struggles our promoters have gone through by volunteering their services, yet their families to fed. Your Excellency, continue listening to the bottom. Continue listening to the grassroots people. And that is how you are making decisions that are well informed and grounded with the ordinary wananchi. As I wind up before I call the president, the governor of Tharaka Nithi talked about El Nino. The meteorological department has told us that now they have scientific information that we shall have El Nino. And Your Excellency, further to your directions, I have convened this Thursday at 10 a.m. the National Emergency Response Committee so that we can now discuss the level of preparedness so that we don't get caught flat-footed and we prepare as a country how to deal with the expected emergencies arising out of El Nino. In that meeting, Your Excellency, we have called the Ministry of National Treasury because of the financial implications, the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, the Ministry of ASAL, the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Health, the Meteorological Department, the Drought Management Authority, the Kenya Defense Forces, the National Police Service, humanitarian agencies like Red Cross, international organizations, our development partners, and most important, all the 47 county governors, because in one way or another, they'll have to work with the national government to deal with the various challenges that will come with El Nino. The governors who are here, you'll find a formal invitation when you go back to the office, but this address forms again as a way of inviting you to create time and come for that meeting. The governor, Nairobi, is very critical. There are drainage challenges in this city and other cities of Mombasa, Eldoret, Nakuru that we need to prepare. We need to work together between the national government and the county government so that as a country, we prepare for the challenges that will come with El Nino and we have sufficient information to the people of Kenya, those who are on high ground, those who are in areas that are prone to floods. There is adequate information to the people of Kenya so that everybody can get prepared to deal with the expected emergencies and challenges. Any remarks? I now want you to stand. We invite our president to the state podium to address the gathering and the people of Kenya. Karibu Mheshimiwa Rais.
Asante sana. Tafadhali tuketi chini wale wako na viti. Pongezi sana Bwana Rigiji. Tumpigie makofi kwa kuongea Kiingereza kizuri. Na nimeona, najua nimesumbuka sana hapa chini. Alikuwa hawa wazungu wakiongea na niuliza huyu amesema nini? Huyu amesema nini? Sasa na nimemsaidia sana, naeleza huyu amesema hivi. Sasa amesimama hapa ameongea tena ile Kiingereza, nikashangaa sasa huyu mtu kumbe alikuwa ananienjoy. This is a very special moment in the history of public delivery in our country. For decades, success in relieving citizens of the huge burden of human suffering and financial distress caused by illness has been elusive. The main reason for this is that our health system devoted itself exclusively to the provision of curative services and primary health and gave minimal attention to prevention and promotion of health interventions that begin at home, often before the onset of serious illness. At the consultative stage of the process by which we formulated the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Kenyans made it very clear to us that overdue. Despite appreciable progress in enhancing the availability of healthcare infrastructure, technology and personnel access to curative health remained difficult, and the cost so high that many thriving households have been plunged into serious financial trouble by the illness of a single family member. 36% of our citizens are at risk of being impoverished by the catastrophic financial burden of serious illness. And in fact, statistics show that 1 million Kenyans because of chronic illnesses of their family members. Kenyans, therefore, expressed their yearning for a new approach to healthcare, one that saved costs, simplified the means of actualizing the fundamental constitutional right to the highest attainable standards of health set out in Article 43(1)(a), and we met them directly halfway at their point of need. We agreed that a community health approach is the foundation of preventive healthcare, mainly because 70% of cases attended to in our hospitals are preventable. At the same time, every shilling invested in community health has a return of 9 shillings saved in curative healthcare costs. We committed, therefore, to employ community health promoters as a critical component of the national primary healthcare system, in addition to employing 20,000 healthcare workers. These are doctors, nurses, clinical officers, laboratory technologists, physiotherapists, and others, to bring the ratio of healthcare workers to the population to 23 for every 10,000, as recommended by the World Health Organization. The case for primary health, underpinned by a well-resourced community health system at the very bottom, is overwhelming. This is why our community health has received strong support from both levels of government, providing an opportunity to showcase a transformed approach to collaboration between the national and county governments. Our journey to deliver this commitment is now well underway. Today, we strike out in the new direction to execute a paradigm shift in the way we serve the people of Kenya with regard to their healthcare needs. Kenyans will now be attended to at their homes by fully trained, homegrown community health promoters who shall be supervised by qualified health workers. And I am very proud that we have 7,000 plus just for Nairobi County. And I want to say congratulations to all of you for what you are already doing for our communities. The community health promoters are facilitated to provide a defined package of preventive and promotive health services at the household level. Each promoter is mandated to serve 100 homes and will be provided with basic equipment for household health screening. 100,000 community health promoters kits will be provided by the national government through the Ministry of Health, together with smartphones to make them reachable and to enable them transmit and receive necessary information, instruction, advice, and other information relevant in the delivery of healthcare by community health promoters. The national and county government will co-share the responsibility for the remuneration in the form of stipends for the 100,000 community health promoters who will work in each of our 47 counties, and I must thank our governors for this partnership. By launching the essential kits to equip community health promoters we are making a bold statement of our intent to take a big step towards winning our nation's long-standing struggle for freedom from disease using a bottom-up strategy. This is also our celebration of critical victories in the struggle. Victory for citizens' well-being and freedom from disease, for devolution and collaboration between national and county governments, for the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, and most importantly, an immense victory for the people of Kenya. Shortly, Kenyans will no longer need to travel to a health facility for basic screening and the treatment of minor ailments, as well as preventative and promotive healthcare. Instead, health facilities in the form of these kits and the community health workers who shall operate them shall go to Kenyans and serve them at their homes. This is the essence of a bottom-up transformation of citizen services. I urge community health promoters and healthcare workers to serve Kenyans with zeal and motivation, and to be compassionate, respectful, gentle, and thoroughly professional. I urge them to remain focused on helping our nation win the struggle for freedom from disease. I also take this opportunity to express my appreciation for the patriotism of our county governors, whose dedication to this partnership has been exemplary. And I have made a commitment to our governors that they have my personal and they have the national government's support as they work tirelessly to make sure that we keep our country safe from disease. I want also to assure our county governments that they have our collaboration as we deliver to the people of Kenya. My commitment, the commitment of the national government, is for us to succeed as a nation. It doesn't matter who takes the credit. Whoever wants to have the credit, they can have it so long as we deliver public service and we deliver on this health commitment that has been elusive for many years. I also want to thank our members of parliament. They have been exemplary. They have worked with us. They have made a commitment. They have already interrogated all the bills. I am happy that they are going on with public participation in Turkana. The executive, both at the county and at the national level, will make sure when the pieces of legislation become law, we will ensure that we keep our part of the promise to make sure we deliver health at the very bottom to every Kenyan and be organized from the dispensaries to the health centers, to the sub-county hospitals, to the county hospitals, and also to the referral hospitals that we have across the country. We have legislation that will now underpin our health delivery systems across the country, in every county and nationally. With this spirit of collaboration between the two levels of governance, only the sky is the limit, as they say. It is now my pleasure to launch the nationwide exercise to distribute 100,000 community health promoters kits to 47 county governments for further deployment. And it is my expectation that this partnership, this collaboration, and I want to thank our partners, UNICEF, Johnson & Johnson, CIV are a great partner to us. I want to specifically thank CIV for helping us with the kits that we have, their partnership and commitment, World Bank, Safaricom, and all the people who have made this possible. Each and every one of you have made an immense contribution towards what we are witnessing here today. The journey has started, and I am sure we will get there. Thank you very much. My very best wishes. I look forward to launching formally the next phase of this program on the 20th, as the President of Angola to join us in that celebration so that he can help us formally launch this program that has learned many lessons, as Minister has said, from different countries, from different models. I want to thank the Ministry of Health under the leadership of my good Minister Susan. I have been on their case. We've had many meetings. I know sometimes I have put you under immense pressure, but you understand that my employers have also put me under a lot of pressure. So because you are my employers, because you are my employees, I report to these millions of Kenyans. So wao ndio wanasema hii kazi ifanyike na ifanyike haraka. So nawashukuru sana, pongezi. Nyinyi watu wa Kanairo, mjue tuko pamoja na nyinyi. Sasa nyinyi mtaenda kushughulika na kila county, na kila kijiji, na kila mtaa, na kila kona ya Nairobi. Na mimi naamini ya kwamba nyinyi mtatupatia heshima ya kufaulu kwa sababu tunawaamini. Ulisema kulamba tofu. Tunawalombo tofu. Hiyo kabisa tuko hapo. God bless you and God bless our great country Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana, Mheshimiwa Rais. We have only 3 more items that we'd like to do. The first one is a handover of the checks, where we would like to have you hand over. Kindly, let's remain seated so that we are able to do this with your kind request. So we'll hand over the checks. The first check that is going to be handed over is one for 3 billion Kenyan shillings. And on this picture, I'm going to ask, for the sake of the photo, to have His Excellency the President, the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the CS Health. Right, let's take it to the middle, right there. And have His Excellency hold it in the middle. This is the COG Chair. This is 3 billion. Prime Cabinet Secretary, the CS Health, Treasury as well. If we can have it in the middle. COG Chair. COG Chair is receiving it. Yeah. We have the Nairobi County one coming. So if we can all just kindly look at the cameras at the front for the sake of that picture, then we'll have the second check, which is going to be handed over to Nairobi County, which is 221,160,000. So and this is 221,160,000 to be handed over to Nairobi County government. Inaonekana haina signature, lakini itasainiwa. All right, for the sake of the picture, if we can kindly just look forward and have that picture taken. After that, Your Excellency, all right, Your Excellency, with your permission, would also like to have a special picture of His Excellency the President taken with the CHPs. I'll request that we put the flag, the umbrellas down. I'll ask His Excellency, and His Excellency to join them there. Then we'll also have the governors later, but let's have His Excellency alone. Let's have His Excellency alone kindly to take a picture with the CHPs. Then after that, we'll have the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, and the governors who are here to join them. But for now, kindly let's just have His Excellency alone. Tuweke mwavuli chini ili tuweze kupiga picha moja na Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. At this point, I'll also request that the truck drivers be in your trucks, ready to be flagged off. Truck drivers, let's get into our trucks, ready to be flagged off. But for now, we want to take the picture. Waimbaji wa West Pokot, tafadhali mje karibu hapa, mje karibu hapa. Once you're done, let me know so that we have the governors present who also join in the picture. Once we are done with that, let's allow His Excellency to come back this way, tafadhali, so that we may also do the official flag off of the trucks. Governors join in, please. Governors join in. Then after that, I'll request we all go back to the dais to witness the flagging off of the 47 trucks which are carrying the CHP kits going to all the 47 counties in Kenya.